Welcome. It's June 3rd. This is the planning board meeting. This should be a pretty short meeting. And I'd like to start by thanking Nancy for having been on the board, for her work on the board, and a warm welcome to Peter Boreski.
I'm glad you said that because I felt like we didn't say anything for Nancy
Yeah,
her last night. So I'd
Yeah.
like to thank her for her service and dedication to the town.
definitely.
She did a great job.
Definitely, yeah. So we're going to start with the minutes from April 8th and May 15th. And then we're going to do board appointments, starting with the chair, vice chair and clerk, and then regional planning, which I know you're all going to jump at once. And then the Affordable Housing Trust Committee, and then the Community Preservation Committee. I think that's all, right? Yeah,
And CPC.
CPC, yeah. So has everyone had a chance to look at those minutes from April 8th and May 15th?
Move to accept both.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next up, let's start with the chair. And I've been doing it for 2 years, and I think we've had some good accomplishments, some challenges too, but overall, I think it's been good. And I'd like to put my name in, and anybody else who would like to, we can talk about it, whatever you guys want to.
I would second that if that's made in a motion. Is that a motion that you're,
No, I
No, she's
just
asking
expressed
for-
an interest,
okay?
so, okay.
Well, then Wayne's, I think.
I would move to have Kate stay on as the chairperson.
Thank you, Wayne.
I'll second that.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up, we have vice chair, and Gary's been a real support for me, really good counsel, so I would love to have him continue if he's willing.
Motion to have
Are you
Gary
willing?
continue on as the vice chair. I think he's a valuable asset too.
Thank you, Gary. I second that. All in favor?
Aye.
And next is clerk, and I love having Wayne as clerk.
It's a big job.
Well, it's an important job though, and you do it reliably.
Remember, you're third in line.
I know.
You're the last person standing.
So I make a motion that Wayne, will you be clerk?
I'll second it.
All right, now don't all fight over this one. Berkshire Regional Planning Delegate, and Peter, you're new. I will say that this one is definitely a time commitment. So Nancy did it previously. And the way it works is that if you're the delegate, you're on the commission. And I think they meet quarterly. And then the expectation is that you do committee work too. And they have like 4 or 5 different committees. And so I did it for several years, and then I felt like I had paid my dues and I was, ready for someone else to do it. And that's when Nancy picked it up, and I was very grateful to her. But, I don't know if anybody is interested in that role.
Thank you.
No?
I'm going to hopefully stick with the ones I have.
Yeah, okay.
I think Peter's interested.
I hope I can just.
I- Don't feel I have the time that I would have to commit to it, to be honest with you, with everything going on.
You're also just starting out, so
Yeah.
I totally.
I know it's gonna be a lot of, things to get caught up on, to get up to speed, and, from that perspective,
Yeah,
I'll pass on this,
Yep.
this year.
we do have an alternate that the select board appoints, and that's Christine Rasmussen, and I think she's very involved and enjoys it. So it's not like we're,
Mhm.
completely without representation. You don't want to do it, Liz?
I have two others and no.
Okay, all right, so I'm pretty sure I know Eric's stand and Gary's stand, so we'll pass on that one for now.
I think that's I make a motion, we do pass on now.
Okay,
Second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that brings us to the Affordable Housing Trust Committee, and I think that's one of the ones that I'm guessing you would like to.
Yeah, I'm their secretary.
Okay,
It's a very long job,
Yeah.
but it's involved in.
I move that we have Liz.
a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, and then Community Preservation Committee, is that the other one that you wanted to? Okay. Any
I move that Liz also
second?
is that one.
All in favor?
Aye.
There,
There you go.
That's it. So, that's really it for today and short and sweet. Does anyone have any agenda items that they'd like me to put down for the next meeting? And before I get to that, are you all okay with the approach that I've taken for scheduling meetings on a need-be basis? So, more sort of where not delaying any business, but consolidating so that, instead of having, I felt it was important to take care of this today, but instead of having just, really short meetings, if we can consolidate, approaching it that way, is everyone okay? with
Not
that?
holding people up with any of the business they need to conduct.
right.
And
I won't.
if there's really nothing, then I have better things. No,
Could be under-
I know we're all committed here, but if there's really nothing, I can't see.
It's a better use of our time I feel that way.
As we consolidate, will it still kind of consolidate on the regular schedule?
Yes.
See, and like
Yeah.
first and
Yeah,
third.
first and third.
If it changes, just that we have a little advance because my work schedule.
It never changes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it never changes. The only time we had to
Except for
change was,
holidays or elections.
yeah.
That's
And then
fine.
they just
The
can't.
only time we had a change, and it was really rare, was because we had a citizen's petition.
Sure.
It was a really tight schedule, really tight timeframe, so we had to schedule an extra meeting.
That's not a problem. I mean, I'm sure we get a couple days heads up so that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that actually worked out well, I felt, because by doing it the way we did it, we gave the applicant a chance to touch base with us. So, and he ended up withdrawing the citizen's petition, so. All right, so if you think of something for the next, Jennifer?
Well, there's a sign application in,
Yeah,
and so if town council and everybody says it's okay for a planning board to look at it, then I think we should next.
Sure.
okay, no, we still have some information coming in on
Yeah.
that,
Right.
and so, that may
I
be
can
on the
send you all
next.
the information I have from the guy that,
All right.
If you guys want the information, by all means, but I think we're waiting to hear from town council too.
Did everybody get their new email done?
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a while, but yeah.
Eric, are you good?
Yeah.
Mine just worked
What is it?
about 15 minutes ago, actually.
For the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not-
Because
not
you have
that
to
I-
be on the 360 now.
So if you
Yeah.
do it on your phone first, it'll go right to your computer, but don't try to do it from your computer.
I did it from my computer because it wouldn't work on my phone.
That's weird.
Well, I did it on my phone.
I haven't tried it yet.
So make sure it's working for you
Mhm.
and let Teresa Zanetti know if there's an issue. Is that Teresa, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
Yeah, yes.
I just would like to say too, thank you to Jennifer because she
Mm-hmm.
takes care of all the loose ends around here. Runs for us whenever we get, and I don't know, do we have to elect her as secretary of committee?
You want to make a motion?
Well, I don't know if it's necessary, but I just got thinking about it and I want to say thank you, but I don't know if we need to do that.
We don't need to, but I make a motion that we just say how much we appreciate Jennifer.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Hi.
Even though she didn't share a beer
There were some
story.
flowers here,
yeah, they
We
came
should-
from, they're mine.
Oh, see, my impulse was right. I was going to put them on your desk, but then I realized, well, you have no idea whose flowers those are, so. All right, so I make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Hi.